bounced that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Got his man. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. The Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Here's a gift to Peoples.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Nittany Lions will bring the punt team onto the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. Secures it at the 30. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Here's Sellers to throw. Moves around to clear up the vision. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Not a lot of room there. He'll pick up a few before he's forced out of bounds.
Really nowhere for the quarterback to go that time. I like the idea of letting him try to run with it, but no opportunity to get up the field, so he just kept trying to use his speed going sideways. Defense took everything away, and a good decision by him to save a hit and just get out of bounds.
And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Quarterback could not have walked that ball, placed it into the hands of his receiver any better. That was a perfect throw. Wide out, deep downfield. You got to finish the play.
Quarterback on the move, still looking. Crosses the 45. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds. Now a 1st down from the 45-yard line. Snap it to the back. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. The Gamecocks headed quickly to the line. They'll go with a direct snap. Breaks the tackle. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the 1st period. We've reached the break. It's South Carolina holding the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the 1st down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
Zone coverage that time, and the cornerback, a nice job with his eyes. He's watching the quarterback. He sees the ball thrown, so he knows exactly when to break on it. He's able to break it up for an incompletion.
Throwing Sellers. Scrambling away. Throwing on the run. Makes a deep grab. Almost took it all the way there, but it's a huge gain, and they're set up with a 1st and goal.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw it.
That's a fumble on the play. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? And we least they fell on it. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He works his way ever closer, all the way down to the 1-yard line. A 3rd and goal, and he breaks the play. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out and be clicking early, get everything going, way to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Penn State's offense comes onto the field ready to start the drive. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Beck. Pocket breaking down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And that's a play on 3rd down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give them a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
He'll try to feel the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They've already put a couple of scores up, and they look to add to it on this drive. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
Man, when I can run the football like that on 1st down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
Sellers. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
Well, he did what he was coached to do, and he threw it away, but you can see he's frustrated with himself. He knows he's one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, and I think he's wishing he had that play back, because he might have been able to take off and scramble, and who knows what could have happened for the offense.
They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
And that's so tough as a defense because they only got to get inches. But I got to find a way to somehow get a knockback, stop the running back's feet right there. I couldn't do it. He gets downhill just enough, and he gets the 1st down.
It's a good...
Looking long. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Using his feet to buy time. He's not afraid to go deep. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. The decibel meter's about to explode. One of the great environments. Wideout level noise. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Going the other way, and he's got room. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
And quarterbacks in zone coverage, they have to see it, and they have to manipulate defenders, and they don't. You can tell the middle linebacker reading his eyes the whole way, breaks on the football, and then turns into an offensive player and takes it all the way back for a touchdown.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Gamecocks offense heads out to see what they can put together here. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out, not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
The run inside. It's McAllister. There's some room. Pass to 50. He's at the 40. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Just blew his way through a couple of defenders and reached pay dirt.
Well, we see the home run on offense, but defensively, we've got to do a better job tackling. You've got to get hats to the football, and then you got to bring the ball carrier down. Poor fundamentals, poor tackling helped lead to that long touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. The Gamecocks spin the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
Number 24, set to kick this one away.
He'll bring it out. It's Wallace. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Looking for a man. It's Beck. Grabbed over the middle. It's Peoples. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. They'll try to get the first through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel in the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Timeout taken here by the Nittany Lions. That'll be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. The offense in its own end, still needing a couple of yards for the first down, but they'll stay out there and go for it on 4th. And that one falls incomplete. A huge stand by the defense.
That's a great job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field position. Let's see what they can do here from a play calling standpoint to try to put some points on the board.
Lets it fly deep downfield. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
And that was a play call the coordinator had in his back pocket. He was hoping his defense would get the stop on 4th down. They did. There was no question. He was telling his quarterback, if we take the field, we're taking a shot. You know who you're throwing it to. What a great job of having a shot play ready to go, and it pays off.
Coming out with it, it's Wallace. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Making side adjustments here. Back to pass, it's Beck. He's going to fire deep. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on 1st down.
Well, at this juncture in the game, with how the scoreboard looks, no question this offense is going to have to throw to get back in the game, and it's going to be tricky now because the defense is expecting it. You're going to throw into a lot of big zone coverages with everybody's eyes on the quarterback. Not going to be easy.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. This defense has kept them backed up. Now 1 more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. They give it to him again. And this one's not going to work out either. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage. It's 4th down.
And I think a lot of people are going to look at that drive, and first of all, the drive was awful. They're all going to look at the drive and say it was awful, but how about the giving up on 3rd down? I mean, you got 3rd and long, you try to sneak a run in, and this drive, this possession, it was disastrous for the offense, and now you just hope you have enough space to get a punt off.
Oh, sweet feet. A little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Here's Sellers to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the grab, it's Harbor.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's McAllister. He tried to find some running room, but they get him stopped.
The defense is able to finally stop this guy, but he has been on fire. We're only in the 2nd quarter, and he has been absolutely lighting it up in this one. Nice job that time, defense, but you know this guy's going to get a lot more carries.
Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. The throw. And the missed connection on 3rd down.
I think the biggest issue in the passing game for this offense has been accuracy, right? The last time this guy took the field, he completed less than 50% of his throws, and you're seeing that again in this game. Just hasn't been able to put the ball where he wants it to go.
And the Gamecocks will try to pick it up on 4th down. Sellers to throw for it on 4th. Buys a little time. Hit as he throws, and the ball goes right to the ground, incomplete.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
They'll run for it. It's Peoples. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Penn State will spend its second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Fires to the wideout. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
This offense just has to find a way to find a rhythm here. They're playing at home, and they want this crowd to stay involved and be an asset in the game, but they need to start making plays. They can't keep throwing incompletions this early.
Finds a man by himself. Touchdown, Penn State. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
And that touchdown is so big for this offense, right? Because here at the end of the half, you're just trying to find positives you can build upon in the second half. And right when it was looking like this game was starting to get away from them, they're able to execute, score, and that's going to help their confidence.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive.
Penn State, 14.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Throwing, Sellers. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. Great place to start for this offense. To the air, it's Beck. Unloads to the right. Touchdown, Penn State! And they take it in for 6 more points.
This really has been a tale of 2 quarters for this offense. They were shut out in the first quarter, and they've been lighting the scoreboard up in the second. Give this offensive coordinator some credit. He found a rhythm. He was able to get this offense churning big plays out one after another, and right now they are playing with tons of confidence.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Sellers. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Running inside, it's Clark.
Man, how about that defense? On the snap, they are in the backfield with great penetration. Nowhere to go for the running back. That defense was sitting on G, waiting on O.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking to take a shot. He can haul it in. Incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Fellas, we welcome you into our palatial Orlando studios for the Week 3 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with a look at Ohio State taking on the #1 team, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. And it's the Buckeyes coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week.
Here's Sellers to throw.
And that's now victory #1 on the...
He's looking deep. Catch inside the 30 and still running. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line.
And I would argue that's one of the most difficult things to play as a defense, is those second plays when they start to get outside the pocket. He does a great job buying time. And that, what does he do when he rolls out? It gets his receiver a chance to get down the field more, and then he chucks it downfield for the big completion.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, South Carolina. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
And if you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Wallace. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. The Nittany Lions will get things going as their offense heads out to the field. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The run inside. It's Peoples. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
When you can run routes like this big guy, you can line him up in the slot. You can give him some extra space to work and just let him find the open holes over the middle of the field. It's a good idea to line him up in different spots to help him out, but he's a big part of this passing game. You saw why there.
He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Makes the catch. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Looking to throw, it's Beck. Oh, he makes the catch. Breaks into the open. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line. The Nittany Lions come to the line in the hurry-up.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hansen.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot.
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Oh, he wants it all. He caught it. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. A Lazarus-like comeback is underway.
How do you not love the guts of this offense? 4th down, it's just another down, and what do? Stay aggressive, throw the football down the field, make the big play, get the big touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. keep it on the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, third quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success.
Offense still out there, lining up quickly on fourth down. Fourth down, Sellers. Stepping to the right. Unloads to the wideout. Hauls it in.
Well, that tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. Fourth down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it. But when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D-linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Maybe some room here. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's two runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Running inside, it's Fuller. And again finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time. These old girders are rocking on third down here at Beaver Stadium. Fires to the middle. It's caught downfield. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. The Gamecocks go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Throwing, Sellers. Fires deep toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
Things aren't going to get better for this offense, guys, until their quarterback becomes more accurate. Obviously, that was the problem the last game now. Completed less than 50% of his passes there. And he's doing it again here. You just can't score points if you're not completing throws.
He'll pull it down. Powers through. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10.
And, man, you see it again, and it's got to be frustrating for this defense. Like, there's a reason the offense has the lead, and it's because the QB can drop back and do things like that. It's supposed to be a pass, everybody playing pass, but he's just got such a knack and such a feel to take off and run and make people miss and create explosive plays, and that's why they built the lead here today.
The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. No running room at all, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's third and goal. Sellers from the gun on third down. On target. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
Direct snap. He stopped short on the 2-point conversion attempt. They went right back to the well with the man who scored the touchdown, but he couldn't get it in for the 2.
40. Penn State, 28. Number 24, set to kick this one away.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Just a little too eager there, and they'll back up 5, and it's 1st and 15. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, and really, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
That's the end of the quarter, and South Carolina has the lead. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. Back to throw, it's Becht. Right down the middle. It's complete. Really nice job there to pick up the 1st down and get it to their own 41. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Finds his man. It's Peoples. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. And the Nittany Lions with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Makes the grab. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. The Nittany Lions have this offense rolling. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes a connection. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. The Nittany Lions, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Looking to throw again. Gets rid of it. Firing to the right, complete. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
This is exactly why this guy is your QB. He does such a great job of buying time, has such great speed, just stresses the defense. What do you want to do? You want to blitz me? Sure, I'm going to scramble outside the pocket, complete the pass. He's just posing so many problems and so many headaches.
He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. The Nittany Lions are in the hurry-up. Looking downfield, it's Becht. Escapes the pressure going right. He wants it all. Touchdown, Penn State. They fought their way all the way back, and it's a 1-possession game. Penn State with the response. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Lead in the game, and the confidence is building if only there's enough time to finish.
Time is ticking, but man, you gave yourself a chance now. Now the defense, go out, do your job. We got the momentum. If you give me the ball back, I'm going to win. Let's go, defense.
South Carolina's offense heads out to get this drive started. That last score the defense allowed made it a 1-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. Might be looking to run. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Sellers. He'll try to do it himself. He's knocked down short gain, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down, using his legs to buy some time. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down. They have the lead in a one-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow, but this carries big-time risk on fourth down. Sellers to throw for it on fourth. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a fourth down stop.
That's a gutsy call. And I know the analytics world says to go for it more often, but when you're in your own territory and now you turn the football over to the other team, points are so much easier to get. Obviously, I know, Jesse, it didn't take a color commentator to figure that out.
Quickly out to the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've got a first down here. Want to start its bend to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Running the red zone. It's Peoples. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6.
Well, it's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out in the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
And a touchdown here would not only give them the lead, but in the fourth quarter, that ramps up the pressure. He might want another play. Dropping back, it's Beck. Fires into the end zone. Oh, it's picked off.
We've just seen in this game the ball has just gotten away from him a little bit. A couple of times, just hasn't been able to put it where he wants to. And as a result, that's now his second pick thrown in this game.
They'll start on the ground with Auguste. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up second and 10.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now if we can put a few first downs together, we're looking really good.
Here's Isaiah once again. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back.
Big third down for this defense. Listen, you've got to get the ball back. You know what they're doing. They're trying to run the football, but we need the clock to be on our side so our offense has some time. Got to make a stand right here on third down.
On third down, here's Auguste. Shakes off the defender. He gets enough for the first down. Crowd is silent. Chains are moving. Clock still going. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Finds a little space.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
They'll run out of the gun with Isaiah Auguste. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball.
I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
A timely pickup to get the first down there, and it took a little something out of the crowd, too. The Gamecocks pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Here's Sellers to throw. He hurls one deep down the left side. Got it in stride inside the 20. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one.
And that receiver had nobody around. That has got to be embarrassing for the defense. When you let someone that deep downfield go completely uncovered.
Run in the red zone, it's Fuller. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Timeout taken here by the Nittany Lions. That'll be their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Can the D deny them on second and goal? He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Penn State will spend its second timeout. And they'll still have one timeout left at their disposal. Trying to get it done with the run here on 3rd and goal. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be 4th down. The Nittany Lions decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. Now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. Back has it. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
And how about the defense coming up big on 4th and short? You know they're going to run the football. Great job stacking the box, getting the big stop.
Back to pass, it's Beck. He's taking the deep shot. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on 1st down.
Well, you know the defense felt freaked out on that one. You're in the 4th quarter, and you're lined up against one of the fastest players in all of college football, and they're taking a shot up top. You just hold on tight and hope for the best, and that time they were able to force an incompletion.
Makes a catch. Gain of 8 is now 3rd and 2. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
This defense right now is not only fighting an offense with a lot of confidence, but they're fighting against momentum too. Remember, they had a big lead earlier in this game. Now it's been reduced to just 1 possession, so they've got to make some big plays here on pass defense. They've got to be able to cover.
He wants a big play here late. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not.
Well, I know when the defense goes back and watches this film, it's not going to be perfect, but that was the stop they needed, right, David? You've got 2 great offenses going back and forth. You just got to be able to break serve once, and the defense did it here at the very end. No matter how you do it, I know the stats weren't great, but the most important statistic, they get the win.
Get the win. Obviously, you worry about cleaning everything up, but you also want timely defense, right? Like when you need it, can you come through? I know a lot of people were holding their breath on the sideline, wondering if they would come through, but they did. They got the stop in a big moment. Their offense scored a bunch of points, and they walk away with the victory.
When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it run. I mean, that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offensive coordinator was calling. Everything seemed to work through throwing the football in the intermediate passing game, the RPOs, the run game, David. This was just clinical offensive football.
And offenses have evolved